Greetings, I am Lies.
And I am Scandal.
And
let's play a game together.
Oh, come
Of
on, let's just play a
course.
game together.
Alright, we'll play a game
I
together.
am the bratty, serious one, and we will play a game together, okay?
Okay.
You just can't take anything seriously.
What
You
kind
just
of game do you want to play together?
act like mom in all circumstances
Yeah.
while you're nursing people. All right. I take my blindfold off
Do you take it
immediately.
off?
Oh,
Mister, happy birthday!
oh, I thought this was going to be sexier. I'm sorry.
I mean,
Wow, Frida! I had a total boner. Shit. Sorry. Also, aren't you going to think the lipstick on my face is a little wild?
that's okay.
I gaze at my surroundings. You're not in the ICU anymore. I jump up and stand. It's fine.
Yay!
I am not in the ICU anymore.
I actually thought that was the line, so I
But
got a little
you
confused.
weren't in the ICU really ever, mister, except to visit. Rena is sitting on her bed. Hey, this is your room. You're back in your normal room. Does this mean that...
Yes, my condition has improved, which is why Dr. Barton told me I could finally get out of the ICU.
Dr. Barton walks in. So, as far as I understand, this was an outburst of incredible health. What the hell are you doing here? Get out of my ICU.
What the hell are you doing
Reading
here?
off his clipboard, very importantly. Very importantly. So the problem is that Dr. Barton, as sort of organizer of the concubi, doesn't have the same deal with this reality as the rest of them because he doesn't feed off the same energy.
Right.
And so he actually can't speak English, but he can read phonetically the letters in front of him. And that's why everything's always written on his clipboard.
Of course. Clearly, that makes sense.
All right. Rena, what's the words? That's super awesome. I glance at the wall. I love walls. Why is there a projector here? There's a projector on the wall. Okay, if they're digital, they're usually mounted on the ceiling, and if they're physical, they're going to be on the floor or like on a stand. And the sheet for it would be on the wall, not the actual projector. Just saying.
Who knows?
That's because I have a surprise for you.
I also left the hospital and went and got some people to do some stuff for you on film.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Uh-huh.
Rena presses a button on the projector. The nurses really have vanished. A video clip starts to play. Hey, these look familiar. I see a series of familiar scenes. They look like they were taken from old movies.
I talked to your parents, and they told me how much you loved movies when you were a kid, because now you're ancient, and soon they will eat you.
How did you track down my parents? As far as I know, no one has their contact information in the whole world.
That's because they're dead, mister. I told you, I talk to dead people.
Oh, they died while I was in the hospital.
Yeah, you've been
God.
here for a really long time.
Oh, I was going to say they must have died in the same pile that I was tackled in where I broke my leg.
No, mister. You've been here a long time.
Damn, I wish they just wouldn't die of old age while never visiting me. I'm glad you could
okay.
talk to my parents, though. It's nice to know they'll keep you company like they didn't ever keep me company.
And according to them, these are the movies that inspired you to play soccer, like Leave It to Beck.
Oh my god.
Oh my God, are you fucking kidding me?
You know.
He watches soccer?
Like Air Bud, except for soccer buddies.
Soccer buddies?
Soccer buddies. It's dogs playing soccer. That's what he's watching.
The old movies.
Are they gonna be like, it's like the Karate Kid?
That inspired you to play soccer.
Soccer.
She was right. I recognize most of the movies playing on the wall. I love that it's not like clips from movies. It's like whole entire movies just playing on the wall.
Yeah.
And so it's like a mock-up of like a mood board, like just 12 panels.
Oh, playing all at once?
All at the same time, yep.
That'd be great. That's some ADHD fuckery for you.
Right.
Here, watch 12 movies at once. See how you
Some
feel.
of them are animated movies. Some are in black and white. It's really important to know of the old animated soccer movies and the old black and white soccer movies.
What?
I feel the sudden urge of nostalgia. The urge of nostalgia? I've never heard that used that way.
What?
Flooding through my veins.
Whoa, that is a little erotic.
It's flooding through my veins, Rena. Right now. This urge. Flooding through my veins.
Okay, mister, you can put it down now. do you want to watch this together?
All 12 movies at once, all the way through?
Yes.
Sounds kind of weird and like it'd be 2.5 hours long, but okay. I also haven't really had breakfast, only cake, which Louisa says is not a real food. But aren't we already watching it?
No, I mean, here in my bed.
Oh, do you want me to climb out of my wheelchair and sit on your bed with you?
Uh-huh.
For the whole 2.5 hours? She pats the empty space next to her, in her bed. Oh, she wants me to sit in bed with her, instead of in my wheelchair. Should I do it?
Do it?
I sit in bed with Rena, refuse the offer. I have no idea what he would do in this case, because I completely, like, I've had a really hard time relating to this person as a character at all, except for that he really desperately wants to be a liar. Like, real bad.
He also, of everyone, he seems to have the most direct involvement, honestly, with Rena still.
He does.
Because they're like, oh yeah, again, that thing. And I'm
I was
kind
gonna
of
say,
like, okay.
he probably would just agree with her, because he's been super agreeable with her. Like, it makes
Yeah.
sense. All right, sit on the bed with Rena, because he just would.
Of course, why
Right.
not?
How could I refuse? Oh, every
Oh.
time. That song from which Barbie movie was it? I don't remember, but it was one of the, like, Barbie and the Diamond no, not the Diamond Castle. Anyways, one of the Barbie movies where her kingdom is going destitute, and there's this guy that wants to marry her mom, the queen, so that he can become rich and save their kingdom. And anyway, he sings this great villain song called "How Could I Refuse?"
Oh,
and
dear.
how could I refuse? And it's great. Anyways,
That's wild.
this is Rena we're talking about. Sure, save a spot for me, I say, like we're going to be meeting up in the future at a real movie theater.
Different
and if I
locale.
don't die, I will be there.
I'll be there for you.
Rena scoots over to one side of the bed. The projector's set up so that you could really only see it properly from being in her bed.
Scoot?
I push myself off the wheelchair. We remembered we were in a wheelchair. And with one leg, I hop onto the mattress.
Wow, that is the most, like,
Descriptive movement he's ever done?
in relation to, like, him and his leg?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, what the fuck? Okay.
The only other thing that might have been kind of like close would be when he held on to Louisa like a crutch and limped over to the bathroom.
Yeah, maybe.
Like, wow, your bed is soft. Way better than my hospital bed.
Wow. Yes. Soft.
Sounds like she's lying. Like, yeah, soft.
Mhm.
Actually, it's just a corpse you're laying on. You
Right.
know,
It's actually what I was just...
Then it's just flesh. What's
oh my god. What's the matter? You're suddenly quiet, I say as I tower over her, because that's how these games work.
No, nothing. I'm just not used to having a guy next to me in bed.
I say really specifically, not like anything. Like, I just invited a guy into my bed for the first time, and I'm not at all used to it. Are you feeling uncomfortable? I can go back to my wheelchair if you want, which is the first time he's ever considered Rena's feelings ever. Why?
No, there's no need. I'm sorry. It's all the voices. It's fine now.
Is it? I'm sorry, I don't want to get popcorn in your hair.
You're in front of me, mister.
No,
Are
I
you
sat
gonna,
beside
throw
you.
it over
So,
your
like,
head?
because, your pigtails, one of them's totally just trailing down my shoulder, and I thought it might get in this popcorn that I spontaneously have for watching the movie, and then you'd have buttered hair.
Oh, mister.
Or I might accidentally eat your hair while it's in the popcorn.
That's not my hair.
Oh, well, that's okay then.
Now, let's watch the clips together.
At least it's not a full movie, it's just clips.
Just the clips together.
Just together.
Just together.
I lean back on the headrest, and I stare at the wall.
Yes. Brilliant.
I try to pet Pig Bun. I remember all of these movies, the ones that inspired me to become the good soccer player that I am.
Oh my god.
I look at Rena and place my arm around her. Pep. I place it around the front of her. I place it around the back of her. I just drop it there. It's broken. It's fine. Rena rests her head on my shoulder. Wow.
Wow.
Look, that's one of my favorite movies. Captain Kickaroo Part 4. They made up fake movies for this. Oh my
I
god.
had to be inspired to play soccer.
Like, we couldn't say real real movies here.
Yeah, we
Captain Kickaroo Part 4 sounds like one of those really cheap, like, straight-to-video franchises, though. It
Like
really
I said,
does.
Air Bud,
Like, I
the
would say,
Soccer Buddies thing
even
was
worse, though.
brilliant.
Yeah, I was gonna say, the Soccer Buddies one was really good to say, but, like, as far as, like, a choice for this, I appreciate that.
Uh-huh.
But, like, I imagine it's, like, a little kangaroo, like, cartoon, like one of those bad off-brand cartoons.
No, I could see that.
Captain Kickaroo.
Oh, Jesus.
And it's, like, directed towards, like, 6-year-olds.
I haven't watched that one yet.
You're probably too old for it now, but it's really good. I had weird tastes in movies when I was a kid.
Because I'm fucking ancient.
And because I have to dig on myself whenever possible. Hey, look! Now there's Soccer Punch. Return to Fort Fieldsworth. Sorry, I thought it said Fistworth. Fieldsworth.
Mister and that inclination to do the fisting, man.
Yep,
I just can't.
Fistworth just drove me to play soccer.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. I told Ken all about it.
Intimately.
We discussed it in detail.
In lots of detail.
Just like Soccer Punch, Return to Fort Fieldsworth. That sounds like one of those ones where it's like basically you're like sort of like your Goosebumps quality, like TV show kind of thing. But like, the made for the movie, like summer movies, like summer kids movies, straight to TV, but not even to video.
I know exactly what you're talking about. That's
Okay,
right.
and I feel like that's my favorite too. Not like used to be, but is.
Wow, you sure loved to watch sports movies when you were young.
Cause 16's not young anymore.
No.
More like she's young. You.
Honestly, like, it totally reminds me of the fact that, like, that's, like, all my brothers played when I was a kid was just fucking sports games. I wanted to die as a child because that was all they wanted to play, and I wasn't allowed to play anything, so I had to sit there and watch them play NFL sports and all these soccer
sports games
FIFA games.
are often way
I
more
wanted-
boring to watch than other games.
Oh, God.
When it's just people, screwing around, not specifically like Let's Playing or anything.
Yeah.
You
It's fine.
bet. It was only natural for me to join the soccer team as soon as I got to my high school, because you never would join it like in middle school or grade school or like younger soccer or the community soccer, even though all of those things are available in the places that I've been.
Right.
The sport means a lot to me, and I mean a lot.
So much
Not soccer, the sport.
The sport.
Rena places her arm around my waist
Whoa.
because she is short and can't reach my shoulders.
Mutual wasties.
It's okay. I have mine around her shoulder because I couldn't reach down that far without like running out of arm length. It's fine.
It's fine.
Which is why it's important for you to play in this tournament.
It's really important. Time is running out, Rena. I can't bear the thought of not being able to walk soon.
And my walking is totally what I'm thinking about right now.
Yes,
just so
totally.
you know.
I'm just thinking about walking.
Walking.
And I can't bear to not do it soon.
Is it walking you're thinking about, mister?
I am. I just have a total boner for walking.
Yay!
This upcoming soccer match means the world to me, and I'll just die if I can't sport in it.
You're gonna walk, mister. I believe that.
And if he had a good sense of humor, he could say, I can already walk as long as I only use one leg.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that to encourage you. I just know it'll happen.
Did the ghosts tell you?
Yes,
Did my parents tell you?
yes, which is their ghosts. You're gonna play in that tournament, and I will be on the sides.
Besides,
The sides.
you're
the
supposed to be in the stands, though. Remember when I told you about how you would owe me a kiss?
No, the
You had to be
sides.
in the stands, and then you would come down to me.
Sides.
Right.
Cheering you on.
And then you will owe me a kiss, because you promised, even if you didn't want to do it, you would. I turned my gaze toward Rena. Her eyes sparkle with hope while they are closed. I love eyes sparkling while they're closed. My friends staring at me with their eyes closed. Aren't they beautiful? Somehow, I believe her. I will walk again. I believe her when she said, I'm going to walk.
You will walk.
I believe her when she said, not I believed her. That's fine.
It's fine.
Such is the motivation that she bestows on me, like a king
To
bestowing,
me.
to me, like a king bestowing a knighthood. She just bestows it upon me. I have been bestowed upon.
Smash!
All right, a dreaded question pops in my head.
Poops.
Oh God, Rena, the question exploded in my head. How are you doing, Rena? I mean, overall, like your depression and everything. How are you?
Why are we discussing this? We already Like,
Ask her. They've told us over and over. The only character point to Rena, other than chocolate and pale,
It's
is that she's
chronic
sick.
waifu disease.
Is her sick, okay? That's it. So
God.
the only thing we can talk about with her is sick, okay?
I'm so tired of this character. It's fine.
Rena seems to hesitate before responding. She buries her head deep into my chest. My rib cage is very sad.
My rib cage collapses.
My
slowly.
organs are not appreciative. I don't know if she's eating my heart, but it's okay.
I can't seem to give a clear answer to that.
Even when you try, do you think maybe it's a curse? One of those ones that part of the spell is you can't talk about it?
Well, imagine, I only that Dr. Barton said that I'm allowed to explore the hospital again.
You mean they're
and
not...
go eat all the chocolate. Well, I mean, he didn't say that last part, but I'm gonna go eat all the chocolate.
You know what? I think if I were smarter, I mean more educated, because education and smarts don't have anything to do with each other, I would be able to tell you that there's caffeine in most chocolate, and maybe that's why you're so sick, because you said you're not allowed to have caffeine.
Oh, no, mister, that's silly. Huh.
But isn't that good news? That you don't know how to describe your condition, but you're allowed to go around the hospital?
It's the chronic waifu disease.
Rena doesn't answer. She just holds out her hand and stares at it as if there should be something on her finger, but there isn't. I tilt her chin. I lift her face out of my chest and tip her chin up towards me and take a closer look at her eyes. Her face is smeared in blood. She is on the verge of tears.
Excellent.
I guess that's good news, but...
You're gonna get your nightgown dirty if you keep your face in my chest. I grab the edge of my hospital gown and I try to mop some of the blood off her face.
Oh, but I want to be better, as in 100% better.
Does eating organs help you get there?
I'm slowly gonna slide into a little shop of horrors here, and I'm gonna die.
You're gonna do it. It'd be
It's
amazing.
fine.
It's fine. She could totally be that kind of a girlfriend.
Honestly, yes.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I want to be better, as in 100% better. I want to walk without feeling pain. I want to live my life without worrying about whether or not I'm going to die tomorrow, mister.
And whether or not you have a boyfriend who's making your life miserable, right?
Yeah, I love misery. And most of all, I want to watch you fuck Irene come. I want to watch you in
Oh
the
my
tournament.
God. Where? I thought I was the one with the reading disorder. Oh, you know what?
I have no explanation for that. I want to watch you come that tournament. I went, what?
It's okay. I just figured out why Rena's hair is pink. You know how everyone else of the two people that we've seen have natural hair colors?
Uh-huh.
Oh, sorry. Actually, all the guys we've seen have natural hair colors too.
It's true.
So Ken does even. Her hair is pink because it was white because she's an albino, and then all the blood has dyed it pink.
Oh. Yeah, okay. That works with me. Mm-hmm. Yep,
Because
sounds
she's
good.
trying very hard to become her mother's daughter, but she's only half her mom, and so she's just not as monstrous and basically as like vital, or what's the word, like alive and vibrant as her mother. There we
yes,
go.
of course.
Win the
Seriously.
tournament.
Hi.
The tears almost fall from her eyes, but I wipe them because I'm busy wiping the blood off her face. So I wipe them just in time.
Excellent. And I kind of go into her eyes a bit, to
No,
do
I'm very careful. I know she shoved her face into my chest, and I'm kind of like bleeding out slowly. But I'm gonna
Slowly.
ignore
Wow.
that.
You're really sturdy, aren't you?
I don't know if it's slowly or not. I just assume it is.
I don't know. I just what are injuries? I broke my leg and I saw the bones jutting out.
And so just
from everything
gently,
shattering.
I wipe the tears away. I
Here
wipe
we
them
go.
just in time
Just in
with the
time.
bloody hospital gown.
Mm.
I plant a kiss on her cheek after I wipe the blood away. I wouldn't want to smear that.
Yeah.
It's almost like though if I left the blood there, it'd be sort of like one of the kisses for the nurses, like
Oh.
like it would match my cheeks.
Yeah, but she hasn't commented on it all.
Nope. Things will get better, Rena, I say with 2 smooch marks on my face, which is not made up. Things will get better for both of us. I'll make sure of it. Because it is always the job of the male protag to fix the love interest girl's problems, which I have complained about so aggressively I don't even know how to explain, because you are not always equipped to fix other people's problems, and those problems aren't even necessarily for something for you to fix, even if you technically are, okay? Blah.
It's fine.
And telling someone that you promise to fix their problems If they believe you and then their problems don't get fixed, they often self-blame. Rena nods her head. By the look of it, she's probably not convinced by what I said. She's just trying to make me feel better. And the sad part is, I, too, am not convinced. I just lied to her like I've been trying to do this whole game, but you guys keep trying to choose me out of it. And I hate that I've had to tell the truth so many times, but it was so good to lie to her this time. I fight the tears from flowing down my cheek. Just one.
Just one, though.
As we both sit there, watching the video, silently and in trauma. The scenes pass by in a blur of memories, each of them making me want to go back in time.
Honestly, that's wildly atmospheric.
It is, actually.
Why, that there is like, that's very, I feel that line.
In just a moment, there is this experience of going, I see this nostalgic thing in front of me, and it makes me yearn for a time when I still felt like I had enough space to make my own choices, and I just didn't know how.
What is this line doing here? Fuck these guys. Like, what?
Excuse me, who wrote this line? And
I
how
need
did
to
they get
know.
it through? The editors when nothing else made it through? Alright, well, we're gonna see if we get to go back in time in the next one, because...
we are out of time, but thank you very much, everyone, for joining us. If you like what we do, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and also share our videos if you're having a good time with us. It would help us out a lot. And, I have been Scandal.
And I have been Lies. And...
It was great playing with you. Bye!
Bye!